Oh, Sandra himself, the legend. Luther, take it over.
Uyayiva ke ngoku Chomi. Dr. Maweni, hi.
Hi, you. And hey, I can't really stress about anything that social media says about me. Everybody is calling me, asking me, am I okay? Ke rao bathong. Since ning the tweet say 2000 ding tlula. I'm used to people talking about me.
Uyayiva ke ngoku yila Chris. Siyaza mara ku Chris.
Hayi, uChris yena azola kusuChris kibu azola. Makangithuka
Uyayiva ke ngoku.
ngivele ngithi azola wo. But ngathi seke yangithanda nje. Asiseke
All right.
yangithanda.
Sorry, babes. We're gonna get right into it. So, Indlovukazi is here. Hi, babes. Unjani?
Hi, Musa, you are a darling. Uleche Maweni we baba. Oh my God. Dr. Maweni is in the building, Musa. That is amazing. You know,
Poo poo
like,
poo poo.
Oh wow, guys, stop. It's the nonsense that's making me
I'm
trend.
here for all of it, for all the nonsense and the drama.
Waking up to pussy licking, waking up to nonsense. Come on. Ke kgathetse. I flew in from Durban last night. I slept quite early. I slept at 10. Next thing, I wake up to WhatsApp messages. You're about to trend. And I'm like, what am I trending for?
Dr. Maweni, your line is a bit bad. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
And now,
But it's fine. Also, I am a traditional doctor with a certified certificate as a doctrine from medicine. So the qualification is a doctorate from that institution that I went to. And also, I'm a mother of three amazing boys, a businesswoman with three herbal pharmacies. I've got a restaurant coming up now. We've also got a big event that we're hosting, which is Ubungoma Festival in October. There's quite a few things that I'm dabbling in terms of investments and growing my brand, because a lot of people think Maui Sangoma, you don't know anything. But I'm at a point where I want to brand being Ubungoma, and people understand that it is also a career. So
friend, oh, go on.
did you? Oh, okay. Is it you or my network? Because like it
It's
really.
his network, ne? You'll somewhat delay. Hence, I stopped being a co-host in as much as I'm a resident co-host. But should any glitch go on, I have all the questions. I'll resume. Is that fine?
No, that is fine. I don't have a problem.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm married to Sabelo. I don't know what else I could really tell you in terms of introducing myself. But basically, I'm an independent, hardworking woman that just knows what they want in life, and nobody's going to stop me.
I just want to know. I'm aware that when you were 12, you relocated to New York. Please tell me how was that experience for you, and obviously being black, a black child in a foreign country. How was that for you?
No, not when I was 12. I did not leave the country when I was 12. You just finished matric, you don't know what you're going to do. You keep taking gap years, and then eventually you decide that you're going to go study, and you keep failing. Now you're fighting with everyone, because I knew that I had a spiritual calling, but I really did not want to attest into saying which I'm going to go for the initiation, because at that moment in time I wasn't that girl. I was the girl that comes from a good family, cheese girl as you may call it. Now I was not about being a sangoma. I hated it. I thought, now I'm gonna be, people are gonna look at me in a different manner. People, because I lost a lot of friends, and particularly because of what people are saying now. Gogo Maweni was lawyer, and that's how I lost friends when I actually answered my calling. So when I left the country, it was because my life was a mess. And I felt like, okay, I needed to change my space, change my surrounding, and maybe things would be better. And maybe listening Yabongoma would leave me alone because I really didn't want to go through with it. I hated the dreams. Imagine being scared to sleep because you suffer from sleep paralysis. No matter how your parents will take you to places ini, but you still suffer from things that you see, seeing shadows, anxiety, and heart rates, just being mad for no apparent reason, as if there's something wrong with you. But because I didn't understand what Ubungoma was about at the time, I didn't want to do it. So I decided to leave the country, spoke to my dad, and my dad was like, it's okay. I studied Goma Hatsonville. That's where I got my qualification. But I also had a problem in terms of I was told that I would never get kids. Do you understand? I love babies. So when I left to go to that country, I had to do some ritual to speak to my ancestors for I would like to have kids and so forth. So when I left for America, I studied and then I met someone. I got pregnant, and I got gave birth to Mason. But I still didn't want to come back home to come initiate and become a healer because, yet again, at that moment in time, at that present moment, it was not something that I wanted to do. I hated it. I actually looked down on other healers because I always used to think, "Oh, ke batho ba ditshila, but basangking handle," and so forth. So after I gave birth to Mason, my son got really sick, like to a point where every week after he turned 1, Mason every week was in hospital. And, they kept saying he's got epilepsy. But when they did lumbar punches, they did brain scans, it always came out negative until I had to come back home. When I came back home, it continued. And this one time he was in a coma. Well, I say a coma because he was sleeping for 2 weeks because of the medication they had given him to stop from him having the seizures, and he wouldn't wake up. And the doctor said to me, "You know what? I don't know what's wrong with your son." My mom said, "You know what? Go and find help from a traditional healer," which is what I did. And after they told me the reason why this was happening is because I don't want to give in to my calling, I then decided that, you know what, I'm going to be this person that I didn't want to be at the time. It took me a long time to understand what it means to be a healer, to understand what Ubungoma entails. I'm not saying that I know everything, but I know things, and I'm still willing to long time to understand what is this is about. I am very transparent.
Uyayiva ke ngoku. Uyayiva ke ngoku, Dr. Maweni nabelungu. A calling. Which year is this, more or less?
So ephelweni ngene 2014, 2015, I came out. And when I came out, a lot of the impression that when you leave, everything will be okay. Initiation, it wasn't ukuthi bengifuna ukuba yisangoma. It wasn't ukuthi bengifuna ukusebenza ngabantu. Bengifuna ukuphilisa ingane yami. So after the initiation, I came back, but I lost everything. I lost my car, I lost my apartment, I lost my business. It was crazy. It was something that I just didn't understand because I felt like, how after going through all of that, because most of people, I don't treat my initiates like that, but some gobelas do. Some gobelas treat their initiates like slaves. And most of the person, you are subjected to kukangamatolo and become something that you are not. I mean, I come from a well-off family. I must say so myself because it's the truth. But at the end of the day, I had to like give up my lifestyle to do this for my son. And when I came back, I thought everything would be okay. But instead, it became worse. So I hated Ubungoma. I hated it. I hated Amadlozi because I didn't understand, how do I lose my house? How do I lose my cars? How do I lose my friendships and my relationship at the time? And unfortunately, I can't disclose who I was dating at the time because izoqala enye ihura ngoba naye uye waphelela umsebenzi and bazothi him. So I'm not going to disclose who it was. And I lost everything. So after that, I decided to close my Ndumba for 2 years. I started, being an events girl, had 50 girls under my name, did the whole partying, and where there's women, people will spend money. But until one day I realized that, this is not really going to take me far. And I had a dream where I was at the beach and being phahla ngikhuluma namadlozi ngiphethe amathambo. And I decided ukuthi I'm going to take a drive to Durban, which is what I did. Ngahamba ngayophahla ngathatha amathambo wami ngawageza. Ooh, I need to switch off my husband's work phone. Sorry. Ngathatha amathambo wami ngawageza, and the Monday, I had somebody at the gate who was here to consult, and I've never stopped working ever since. So yeah.
Oh, what a story. I want you to take me through. Or first thing, I want to congratulate you on your clinical psychology degree. I want to congratulate you on your achievements. That is
Thank
big,
you.
and your doctorate. That is big. Education is not something we take lightly in this house. But I would
Yes.
want you to take me through the different gifts Zobongoma.
Right. So now I'm gonna speak for myself, ne? Because I don't like speaking upon other things that I don't know. Because everything that I say or everything that I do are things that I've been through and things that I know. So like it was said, it's a bukela, which is amagedla ayahlambulula, ayaqinisa, ayaphindisela emuva. It's kind of like the darker side of ubunyanga, where you can do the baddie bad, but you can also heal. A lot of people will say healers cannot hurt other people, which is not true. But I guess yilabo bantu abathwasele ubunguni nobundawo. So mina nginamagedla, nginobunguni, nginobundawo, nginesithunya, nginamakhosi. But I chose ukuthi ngoba umnikazi wesigedla, meaning ukuthi mangiphupha ngiphupha imithi kakhulu amadlozi wami manginenkinga noma nami ngilimala. You see, when I speak about beauty, I speak this deep Zulu. I don't know where it comes from. I'm not Zulu, I'm Sutu. And so ubunguni, kunabandiki, there's a lot, but those I don't have. Do you understand?
Question that is related to Ubungoma or Intwaso before we move on to other questions.
Not really. I don't have one at this moment. I'm just
Pake
Yung
ngob. Kuya,
mntasekhaya
ipake ngob.
ke go. Goodness, one thing I'll say about you. Yo, yabona wena. Is your husband listening? Is your husband here? Is he close
He
by?
just stepped out. Babe, come
Oh,
back.
so no, anyways,
Baby.
this of hello Denzel away, like who the heck is this nigga? I need to know who the fuck this is.
No, actually, it wasn't a hello, Denzel, whatever. But to him, hey, when he met me, because Kaya, and I had needed somebody to take me somewhere. Kangile called Usabelo. So when Sabelo came, and this one time I remember we were driving and then they video called him and he need to meet this guy. And I went on a date with him. We clicked, we spent time, and from there it's been 4 years later. This is our fourth year, right? Yeah, this is our fourth year together. And Shem ukhipha amalobola. Bathi nguglisile babe.
I licked it better.
Hayi! Hayi,
How cute
Lusabelo.
you! How cute!
Hayi, Sabelo.
Umamele ke gog.
Sabel naughty. Stop it. But yeah, it's. I mean, he's my best friend. He's everything because when you always have your go-to. Whether dark or blue. You know, we are together. If anything happens to me, yes, I have my parents are still alive, who I love very much, and they're very supportive. But to have somebody who's shown you that kind of love that you didn't get from other people is amazing. Yes, we fight. It doesn't mean we don't argue. I mean, we're in the same business. We work together. We do fight, but at the same time, he's somebody who comforts me a lot. Sometimes people think they can say whatever they want to say about you and it doesn't affect you. It does affect me. But I always have him to say, leave these people, they don't know you. I know you. Your parents know you. These people don't know who you are. And it's him that always encourages me to actually stand up and do something else. I even said to him, why do you condone people saying "Kuthi ngidlisile?" And he's like, because I know it's not the truth. And why do you bother why people say what people say about you when you know who you are? So at the end of the day, he's my best friend. He's everything.
My
I can't.
dear, that is pretty evident. I saw that from A up to Z, and I love it. Smari, are you listening? Are you there? Is he finally there?
He's right here. He's chatting
Smari,
away.
I love the proximity between you and your wife. I love the friendship between the two of you. Oh, my joyous celebration. It is beautiful to watch. I'm moving back to your wife again. My darling, Bongiwe, I gave you a chance to ask questions. Uzawuma kancinci wena, Sana. I'm starting my job now. All right. So, Sana, mamela ke ngoku. I want to go to your Durban July outfit. My goodness. My love, firstly, let's start to it fit you like a glove. Ne?
Yo.
Jonga, from the lining to everything, Stano Sam, it was on point. Yes, your color might have been different or whatever because you knew the thingy. What was
The
it?
theme was
Bring the
show me
honey,
the
whatever.
honey. I
Yes,
said
but
I
who
am
cares?
the honey.
Girl, who
I
cares? I saw your
sparkled
caption.
like
Yes, I saw it, my love. You were like, I is the honey, honey. Okay, who cares? So, and I saw you walking down the stairs and you were just serving opulence, darling. You were serving confidants. Yeah, here we go.
But let me
And
tell you,
tell me, my love.
yeah, that dress when I bought it, it didn't fit me. Ne? I went on a strict diet. I just did lipo and a breast reduction. I did lipo, I did
What?
breast reduction, I did a tummy tuck, and an ass lift. Well, not an ass full, but I
Uyayibeka
didn't do
ngoku.
it. I
Uyivile?
didn't. I didn't do it because Bob Mang Mang were bad mouthing or trash talking me. It's because I've always wanted to do it. I mean, it costed me 300K, which I paid cash, and I have the slip to prove it. But
Uyayibeke ngoku. Umamele ke ngoku.
anyway,
Vula indlebe ngoku.
so when I bought the dress didn't fit me, and I went on a strict diet for the Durban July for that dress. The day I wore it, I felt like, yes, now everybody's going to see who this strong, beautiful woman is. I know I looked amazing, and I thank the people that complimented me as well. But yeah, I had the hat custom made as well. The shoes were Christian Louboutins. It was just crazy. The bag was Gucci. The jewelry was Louis Vuitton. So hey, yeah.
My love, regardless of who it was, even if it was Umama was next to was Julie, whoever. However, you look like $1 zillion. Nah, I didn't even care about the procedures or whatever. But I love your honesty. Your honesty is refreshing. Ne? One thing
Yeah,
about you, we will never dig for stories because you are honest. You are who you are. Yeah, I understand. Which
yeah,
is more
true.
refreshing, which is more relatable to the next person. Now,
It's
which
true.
leads to my next question. Nagasana, I'm a muso. I'm a singer myself. So I know that you have this upcoming event in October called
Yeah, it's
the
gonna be
Ubungoma
crazy.
event. Oh my God. OM Jizzle. I am literally Diankokamdase even by knowing about it. Take me through it. What was the behind the scenes that we don't know about? How did it come about? And I'm aware of the fact that you didn't get any official sponsors. Take me through that process.
Well, this was something I wanted to do from 2 years ago. I felt Uguti Ubungoma is not recognized as it. Be saying Ubungoma is not recognized. Remember, I was one of the first healers to put Ubungoma on social media. Mangithi Ubungoma ngikhuluma ngamakona, and disclose certain things because I wanted to get people talking. I was the first sangoma to put Ubungoma on TV. People called me names. I don't care. And I will be the first sangoma to do a festival for Ubungoma, which is what I wanted to do for 2 years, and I didn't know how to do it. And this year I said, you know what? I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to invest my money in this event. And it's not even about making the money back, but celebrating and putting this beautiful journey that I've been on and this culture on the map. Um, so I have amazing artists, and like you said, we still going to go and put more artists, which I can't disclose at the moment because I haven't paid them. I don't want to talk about them if I haven't paid them, but we have amazing artists on the lineup. Everything is going to be Go Constitution Hill, which is also amazing. They've been so great. And it's funny how the minute you say we are doing this under Ubungoma, a lot of events, not events, but a lot of artist managers were keen to jump on it because I feel like this year Ubungoma has taken a turn, A lot of people buy Atwasa, and I'm not going to comment on that, but Atwasa ngembuzi zabo. We are not here to ridicule people, but that means we see now people are embracing what I could not embrace. What I could not embrace. 9 years ago because I felt like this was not me. So I can't, I don't have any sponsors, not because I'm not looking for sponsors, but I felt like I have too much pride to knock when I know amadlozi ayasebenza. And with everybody that is part of this project, it's just amazing. It's on the 1st of October. And already, it's I think Musa, I sent you the media launch invite, right?
Musa's network is kind of taking my love, but I'll convey the
I
message.
must send you the media launch invite because officially we wanted to go out there. People must talk about it, and we want people to go crazy. Like I said, our lineup is very strong, and we keep adding. And we are not adding because we feel that the artists that we have aren't strong. We are adding because we feel like um must become bigger than what it is. So yeah, it's amazing.